hey, my story is probably, I'm going to start out a little bit more personal because I think it directly relates to the collective. 13 years ago, I was a battery commander in actually Alpha Battery 362, which just happened to be the battery that Colonel Richmond commanded as a battery commander. And at the time, Major Richmond was walking, actually reporting, I think. It was about the year 2000, 1999, 2000.
January 2000.
It was 2000. Walked up and he said, "Hey, Steve Richmond." And I looked at him and I said, "Yes, sir. I'm the Alpha Battery Commander, Captain Labasi." He goes, "Oh, wow, that's great. Hey, why don't you tell me about all the metal-focused training you've been doing the last, since you've been in command?" And from that point on, it turned into a 2-hour OPD about how tasks relate to metal. And I mean, he was drawing charts and pictures and
I don't remember you.
sir, I remember very vividly. And I walked out of there just scared to death because my S3 actually knew something about training. 6 years later, is he does the same thing with our captains and first sergeants now that he did with me 13 years ago. And that's tremendous. I came back later on. I begged him for a job when I was at CGSC in 2003 or 5. I don't even know. I can't remember. But anyway, whenever I was at CGSC, just a tremendous mentor to both, not just Allison and our families, but to us as officers.
In all seriousness, sir, it's been a pleasure, and without a doubt, a very spectacular moment in my career was based off guidance you gave me that you may not even realize. Early on in our mission at Site K, as we alluded earlier, there was a ton of challenges. And you kind of came out there to Site K one day, like most days, and you saw something you were just like, "Top, really? Really, First Sergeant? Come on, Top, you know better, right?" That little bit of words to me, from that point forward, set me on a path to when I got back home, I got acknowledged by the Air Force Commanding General for the mission in Turkey. Because that little bit of information, that little bit of mentorship you provided me, made me stand up that day and every day that came after that to be more of a professional that I could be. And I want to thank you for that.
Oh, to the
As a
top.
matter of fact, young Captain Labasi, his battery's up on the line, doing their portion, Avengers, Super Elevates, but anyways, I get a phone call, and I thought it was then Major Marinich, who was one of my counterparts, and I pick up the phone and say, "What's up?" And it was my battalion commander. So, and at that point, actually, I think a few hours later, my his battalion commander rolls out in his POV onto the range, and then Captain Labasi's Avenger super elevates. The range fan is this way. But that's another story. I'm sorry.
Well, sir, on behalf of the two detachments, we wanted to present you this plaque just for our appreciation for you. And it just, for your constant mentorship and unwavering support of our 2 detachments has inspired each and every soldier, NCO, warrant officer, and officer in our unit. Your leadership has greatly enhanced the strategic mission of both Operation Atlantic Sentry, Operation Sharp Sentry. Out of sincere gratitude, we want to say thank you. Always vigilant, European defenders.
On the 10th AAMPC and your presence, your presence to me will be sorely missed. All the Team 10 soldiers.
You all are absolutely the best officers, warrant officers, non-commissioned officers that I've had the pleasure of working with in almost 27 years. Actually, I guess it is now over 27 years.